welcome back to the next video. And before proceeding, I would like to thank everybody who watched my previous Beast video and asked me questions in the game, which basically gave me the idea to make this video. Now in this video, we are going to talk about Beast pairing and Beast upgrades. And one note over here, I'll be giving my recommendation based on my observations. So in case something that I'm saying doesn't match with what you have observed or what is working for you, feel free to proceed what you're doing. But yes, certain things that I'm gonna mention in this video will definitely help you to identify what might work best for you. So first things first, beast battles. Beast deal damage to other beasts that we already have seen. One of the beasts in any battle has to die for the alive beast to start dealing damage to the actual squad, right? Now, secondly, beasts deal damage in interval of 3 to 6 seconds based on their skills. For example, active skill deal damage every 3 seconds, lead skill deal damage every 6 seconds, and based on different skills they'll have different timeline. You can obviously see over here I have a report saved over here. Let's see combat logs. You'll see that first second there is no beast attack. In the second one, no beast attack. In the third one, we should see one. Here, see, saber tooth triggered this particular skill, which is like 3 seconds. Pangolin also did the same thing, and you can see what damage they dealt and what is the HP remaining, right? But let's say if we swap down and see, at certain point one of the beasts will get defeated and the alive beast will start dealing damage to the actual squad. I think we are far down enough. Okay, let's see this one. Let's see, we have any beast attack coming in. Yeah, so we have this particular attack happened and the beast lost some HP, some is left, and some other attacks happened. Now this particular beast dealt damage to our beast and HP remaining is 0, and some of the damage penetrated and killed some troops. So this is how you'll start see the troops dying from the beast attack. So this is the whole purpose of adding beast anyway. Now, knowing that, we can start talking about how we can view beast. So beast in a way is, you can say, a combination of different troop types and heroes at the same time. For example, why would I say that? You can check any troop type, you'll see that it has attack, defense, HP, apart from other things are there too. And we have heroes that have different skills, right? Now if you go to beast, you'll see that they have attack, defense, HP and certain skills that they use. Now the question comes down to which beasts are good to upgrade and who we can pair it with whom. The same question we have for which heroes are best to upgrade and all sorts, and who we can pair them with, all those sorts of questions, right? And the answer of this question is going to be the same thing that we answer hero pairing. It totally depends on your choice. For example, some people have, they are range commanders, they have more of range troops, they unlock T6 range first, they have all the range heroes awake and none of the other ones, right? Same goes for some people can be infantry commanders. So it totally depends on what you like. You like sustainability or survivability more, and some people like attack more. Now when you start going through all these beasts, you will start noticing that all type of beast, even within the same beast type, every rarity has 2 beasts, and each of the beasts have different HP, attack and defense ratio. For example, this one, I'm gonna check it max, has 90,000 HP, attack 4330, defense 4115. Same thing. HP is the same, but this one has less of an attack and more of a defense compared to the previous one, right? And same thing you'll start seeing for these ones and other beasts as well. So over here you have to find that which beast works for your purpose, like you want high attack or more survivability. Based on that you can pick. So far among all three, fire has the most HP and in some cases not the most attack, right? Word of caution over here that as these beasts evolve, their skills evolve dramatically. They can very well appear not so good of a beast in the beginning, but based on what game is offering you the most. By that I mean, for example, if you go to say trapping event, some beast you'll start getting more fragments of from this, and same goes for the beast search. What you're getting more of, based on that, what beast you are able to upgrade more, most likely or more probably will start to look much better and start performing much better on the field compared to some of the ones that look good on stats but you're not having enough material to upgrade them. So be careful on what you're upgrading based on what you are getting more from the game, right? But regardless, obviously you can use your choice fragment for any of the beasts that you want to focus on to obviously upgrade them at a faster rate. So that is obviously gonna be there. And I will explain how even if a particular beast is getting more upgraded in support will be beneficial in the end. So with that, let's move down to pairing. Now, one thing I can tell you right away, which is going to be a golden statement that we will keep in mind while we are discussing pairing. So the statement is, if support skill of one beast, regardless of the beast type, complements the leader skill of another beast, they can be a good pair. Now, this will be true at every level of your beast upgrade journey. That being said, we can break this statement down into two sections. One would be both beast skills should complement each other. Like the way I always say, when you pair two heroes, they should complement each other. The same way for the beast. And second statement would be based on leader and support skills. One particular beast can be a good support and the other one can be a good lead, and vice versa might not be true, right? Now let's go one statement at a time. From statement 1, try to pair beasts that share same damage type. Example, you can see this particular pangolin has critical and counter, so these are damage types. For water you'll see corrode, combo and counter, and fire type is basically critical. So try to pair beasts that are of same damage type. Obviously we know already from our special attributes that combo and counter can trigger your active skill one additional time. That means they trigger active skill a little more in comparison to critical. Now if we check, say I've written over here third skill of lava rhino, support skill. When active skill deals a critical hit, it deals increased critical damage of the leader, right? Now this crit just get added to the attributes over here of the lead. Now we know that combo and counter can trigger active skill additional times. Now we know that water type and grass type triggers counter and combos. Like for example, if we check this one, it is a counter type beast. We can have this one, it is a combo type beast. So if you want, you can definitely pair giant crab as lead with lava rhino as support. Now this was one example. Now I'm not saying that pair these two beasts and they are good pair. I'm just saying that this is a thought process. This is a chain of thought on which we need to start thinking of how we pair the beast. If these beasts complement each other's skills or not. Now this can be very confusing while you're pairing beasts. So one way you won't go wrong is pairing two beasts of same beast type. For example, water with water, and fire with fire, and grass with grass, since they share the damage type. I'm not suggesting pair them because they are of same beast type. Now point 2, which was one beast can be a good lead and one can be a good support. Now this is where your personal preference come into picture. Your choices over here is you want something to happen when dealing damage, or you want something to happen while taking damage. you can read the support skill of your beast and select beast based on your preference. Like for example, if I want to pick this one, over here you can see that when leader skill deals damage to a target with shield. Now it's something happens when dealing damage. Over here you can see when taking damage from a target with shield. This is happening when you are receiving damage. Now I personally like choice 2 because I can be taking damage from multiple different squads, right? But my focus target will always gonna be one. So this is why my preference automatically goes to something happens when dealing damage. Now considering both of these points, I make certain pairs that make sense to me of same beast type. You can obviously pick what you like to pick. I'll share a couple of them and you'll get the idea what I'm talking about. So in fire, since they have HP as same, attack and defense are different. Based on that, you can pick which one you would rather keep as a lead based on what you want, more attack or more defense, right? I would rather have more attack because the defense is not that big of a drop. So I'll put him as a lead, Sabertooth, and put Lava Rhino as support. And in case of your elite, I would pick Lava Rhino as lead and Sabertooth as support because of this particular skill. I like to happen something when I'm taking damage compared to dealing damage. So again, this is my preference. You can go either of them as lead. When it comes to water and grass, because their stats have different ratio, even for the same rarity of the beast. So you can see over here, HP is drastically high for crab compared to jellyfish, but their attack is lower by a lot. So it's really up to you which one you prefer more. So this is how I identify which beast to put as a lead and which to put as a support. You obviously have to check the lead and support skills, which one makes sense to you for which lead and which support, right? Now obviously when we want to upgrade, we are going to upgrade our lead beast first. The question boils down to, does it really matter if we upgrade our support beast or not? The answer to that is yes, it does matter. You can go to your technology and over here you will see combat support. This particular technology increases the percentage of attributes you can inherit from your support beast, like 10% of all attributes at max. Over here you can see up to 20% can be inherited from your support. It will take some time for everybody to reach over here, so it is pretty obvious you upgrade your lead beast first, like to the max, and then start upgrading your support beast. And once the required beast that you want to lead with is more than the one that you are currently leading with, but you want them as support, you can then switch them off. And as we already discussed, as beasts evolve, they become from not so good to really good. You'll be surprised to see that how that happens. So one thing I would like to mention about the support beast, make sure you promote it to at least tier 1 to unlock all the 4 skills, because the 4th skill activates at tier 1. After that it just upgrades, so you can do it as you go along. But yeah, do unlock all the skills so you can use them as support effectively. Now with this, I hope I gave some clarity on how to view beast pairing, and we can pick our own pairs which works best for us. But in case you have any questions about understanding how all this happened, and if you have more questions about this which I haven't covered, definitely reach to me in the game. I'm in region 313, Alliance NFG. I'll try to check my messages on YouTube, but a lot happened in past few months, so that's why this video also came out pretty late, which I apologize for. But I'm trying to catch up. But definitely reach me out in the game if you need immediate answer for anything, and I'll be able to help you out much faster. And with this, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video very soon.